to you guys because I lost my voice this morning from being in the sing-along until like where I am. So I'm glad I got that back to ask you this question. So each of you guys is so uniquely talented, and when it comes to your fellow band members, what's one strength you think each of them brings to the table that makes Paramore what it is today?
Okay.
Wow, take a while.
Yeah.
How many drinks have you had, Haley?
None.
One?
This is
This
truly
will be
my
pretty
first
short.
of the day. We're doing good.
Good.
But it was special. So this is a special time
It is.
with these folks celebrating.
I'm gonna start.
Yeah, please go. I can't do it first.
I think having Zach back has been like the best thing for us ever.
Yes.
Because I live in my head so much, and I constantly am looking forward and trying to figure out where we're going or like what could go wrong, and I get like really stressed out, but Zach is always so present and is able to like have fun and see the good in things, and which really I think levels me and Haley out a lot, you know. And even like when we do interviews or something, if it's just me and Haley, sometimes it's like really serious. And when Zach's come back, it's kind of brought life and some fun back into it. I don't really have an answer for Haley. Doesn't have a lot of strengths. But
Shit,
you know,
boys.
I didn't have to be in the video, so I think Haley's just an incredible leader and super talented, and I think that she's got like, she also is very like cerebral, and I think kind of tackles a different set of things than I do. I feel like I could talk about it. I don't really know how to give you a short answer, but there you go.
That was nice. Thank you.
Oh man.
Good answer.
This is a deep question, honestly. I feel like I should have had some more drinks. So, to echo what Taylor said, it's been really good that Zach came back when he did, because I feel like it's easier to do the compare and contrast thing when talking about the three of us, because I think we perceive each other so much in comparison to what we think are our own weaknesses, you know. Zach came back when I really wanted to be done with music. I just kind of whatever, you know. And Taylor was in the middle of sort of helping revive me and bring me back to a place where I could believe in my own self and the band. And then here came Zach into the studio, and we got to play together again. And because I was kind of disconnected at the time, in a weird way, being able to be in a room with these two just like we did when we were kids was like, it wasn't about anything that happened outside of that room. It was just about what was happening there, and watching him play just took me back to being like a 13-year-old kid, 12-year-old, I don't know how old we were, watching him and knowing that he was the best drummer in the world, like at that age, you know. And he's still, I mean, he just becomes more talented all the time, but
Travis Barker, come on.
I think that I think that I just needed to
Carter Bielford.
I needed his friendship back, and to me he's good at being a friend. He's just a great friend, and always was. That's why it was devastating when we spent so much time apart, and it was so life-giving when we all came back together, because Zach's a great friend to everyone. He really is. He's just a good guy, good fella, and I needed that. And I mean, I know I talked about Taylor nonstop on the last cruise. I mean, that's because he was literally, I felt like there were days like I was just like a dead puppet, and he was like helping me look alive. And you know, Taylor, I say this to everyone all the time about him. He doesn't say anything that he doesn't mean. And I went through a long period of my life where I said a lot of things I didn't mean, and I faked my way through a lot of things just because I wanted so bad to be strong. I wanted so bad to be like the tough guy, and I think it's really nice to have a mirror and one of your friends that can say, this is who you actually are. You don't have to be tough. You can be soft, and you can be broken, and you can be where you're at and own those feelings. And I've needed that so bad through the last few years, and now here we are, like the three of us being like pulling all these strengths together has been so nice, because we each give each other a part of ourselves back that would be completely dead and missing if we each left each other's lives, you know? So it's been good. I feel like I've really truly been brought back to my place being here.
I'm gonna go back. I think that I'm gonna go back to my answer. Is I think what Haley brings is our voice. Like, I think me and Zach fail with words a lot, and then she'll say stuff like that, and I'm like, how do you talk so well? But no, I think she does such an amazing job at when it's even hard for her to be the front of everything, but to still communicate and inspire, and to be loving and to be gracious. And you know, that's me and Zach's heart, but we're not great at communicating like she is. So we're just thankful to have her voice.
Well, that's what I was actually gonna say.
Really?
Stop clapping so I can talk. Thank you. I'm serious now. Stop laughing. Wow, this is a tough question to answer, because it's easy to say something funny like I just did, but it's harder to say something meaningful. And I hide behind funniness a lot because it's easy. But what's not funny is how, well, it's just what's amazing about these two. I feel like I'm gonna cry. Is I didn't think I was gonna cry on this boat, but I might. All good. I left the band, and I needed to find myself outside of my friends and my family. I have a really beautiful family, but we're really screwed up. I don't know if yours is like that at all. They're human, so they probably are a little bit. But mine is interesting, and we love each other a lot, but we hurt each other even more. And how real do you want this answer to be?
Keep going, man. Just keep going.
All good. I came back to this band, and I set aside musical talents and talents in general. I came back to my family, and they're so nice about me being myself and stuff, but I'm only this way because I feel comfortable with my family. And this doesn't happen in life. Like having friends like this, so you can leave and come back, and you can experience stuff and want to try things, and you're only encouraged and you're only loved on. I mean, that doesn't happen. So I didn't come back to a band, I got my family back. So yeah, that's their strength, is unconditional love.
Great question.